You cannot ask anybody to do what you haven't done yourself. For instance, in my wholesale business, everything that I tell my reps to do, I've done and more. I've done everything from generating the leads, from locking up the contract myself, selling the deal, transaction coordinating the deal. I pull lists and call homeowners manually one by one, pull lists and manually dial buyers. I've been in Gary, Indiana. Hell, with a fucking drill, going and onboarding properties, getting inside of them to see if this is worth it and locking up the homeowner, right? So I understand that. So when I give information to my reps or to you guys, I can clearly say with my chest held high that I've done this. And it shows in how my reps respect me when I am teaching them what I'm teaching them, because they understand Joshua's already done this and he knows what he's talking about. So you can't tell people to do what you haven't done or what you wouldn't do yourself. Otherwise, you are the worst thing known to man, which is a hypocrite. Next is going to be something that also ties into this, but retention of talent. One thing that we notice is we've always looked at how well you retain talent, right? I've worked for sales companies in the past. I've worked for brokerages or other wholesale companies in the past. And the reason why I left every time was because I felt that I was better than the people that were owning the company. I felt that I could do way better on my own than with these people. And I'm always leveling up myself, which is one thing that I see that my reps don't feel. My reps feel that I'm better off with Silverstone Capital than I am with myself, because we are always leveling up day after day after day. There's always improvements. There's always new things that we're doing, new strategies. And this is our main focus. And the people under us feel that, and they feel, hey, they are putting food on the table. They're giving opportunities for us all to win. I feel comfortable staying. And that is how you keep talent. And how you lose talent is vice versa. If you're not providing new opportunities, if you think, hey, I have great people in place, I've done my job, I can just sit back and they're making money for me, that will only last so long. Other people, other competitors are going to take that talent from you. Hell, you're going to just naturally lose that and they're going to go start their own thing. So one big thing that I always see in the wholesale industry is guys always saying, hey, it's hard to keep, sales reps on board. That's one of the biggest bottlenecks. We don't find that as a bottleneck because we are always improving ourselves and leveling up. And our sales reps, yeah, they can go and make maybe 10, 20K a month on their own, or they can make 10, 20, 30, 40K a month dealing with us over a long enough horizon with less risk and 100% support. That is why they stay, because we're always leveling up and always moving forward in our business. Next is going to come down to who you hang around with is who you become. Now, I'm going to tell you this to the business world because that's what we're speaking about right now. For instance, my partner and I, we were doing 10, 20K a month all by ourselves. And we thought that this was good. We seen ourselves, on the phones dialing, and we were having a blast talking about the deals and thought this was awesome. However, we met other guys in our industry that were doing 100, 200K a month, and they weren't doing any of the work. My partner and I immediately thought, hey, there's something that we don't understand here. And naturally, as our competitiveness is, right, not envying this, right? We're not envying people. We're competing against people in a productive manner, right? It's two different things. And what we decided to do is to go and build a business that also did 100, 200K plus a month, because that is who we hung around with, right? And that's one thing that you need to understand when you're a business owner. You're not going to build this great business all by yourself. You need to surround yourself with other business owners that are doing better than you and find a way to get into those rooms and learn and get inspired from them. The man who is inspired by other people that are higher than him does far better than the man who is envious of people that do higher than him and make excuses on why they are where they are and why he is where he is, right? Be man A, not man B, or woman A, woman B, right? So that is one thing. Next is going to come down to the last and final thing. It's a quick video, but last is going to come down to understanding your weaknesses and your strengths. So for instance, I myself, I am a visionary. I am the culture. I am a manager, right? When it comes to actually doing the work myself, I'm not as efficient as doing the day-to-days myself. I'm not as organized when it comes to it. However, I am very good at creating a vision for the company, creating a great culture and work environment for everybody, and managing everybody and seeing everything from above, pointing out the flaws and correcting people accordingly for them to win. That's my strong suit. I'm not good with, KPIs, numbers, everything like that. I do it. That's what I have to do in the company. However, my business partner is phenomenal at numbers and organization and keeping everything how it's supposed to be. That is his strong suit, right? And that is why I'm partnered up with him, and that is why he's partnered up with me, right? So find out what your weakness is, match with people who are strong in what you are weak in, and that goes with all aspects of life, right? And you will be successful. The biggest thing that I messed up on was not admitting my weaknesses. And because I didn't admit my weaknesses, I took longer to get to the point that I'm at now than I should have. Now, the things that I want to do, I just find people who are also good at them, and I see what value I can bring them, see what value they bring. We split profits and we make it happen. Versus trying to be greedy, keep it all for yourself, and you end up losing money and losing time and looking like a fucking idiot. So I hope that helped you guys. Those are just some quick lessons off the dome. I didn't have any of this scripted, just shooting shit with you guys. If you guys need anything, DM me. All my socials are Joshua JMD Duche. So if you need anything from me, let me know. Peace.